ladies and gentlemen, Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent, welcoming you to this week's AEW Dynamite Recap show. Appreciate you folks tuning in. This week's show takes place in Philadelphia. Starts off with a little cold opening. MJF calls his buddy Adam Cole. That's when Cringe Strong comes in and say, "Hey, dude, you're the one in Devil's Mask. How about we team up?" And of course, uh, MJF pretty much makes Roderick roll on out of the way and get a few choice words for Juice Robinson. Speaking of a few choice words, would be cool if you drop a comment, leave me a few words, what you thought about this week's Dynamite. Also, hit the like button, share with your friends, and be a champ. And hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber yet. So, with that, no further ado, let's let it rip for the rest of the show. Alright, first match of the night is Juice Robinson. Of course, he is the Bullet Club Gold member. He takes on MJF for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. Yes, he won the Battle Royal last week, so he's in a match with the guy who's had the ring for, I guess this makes 5 years now. It's pointless. I'll just say that. Anyway, of course, they start with a double leg takedown by MJF. He gets the advantage. Juice juices. Yes, we got a little blood from Juice Robinson. Robinson would get the advantage after he throws Max in the steps. Chest first, not face first. He makes a comeback. And I'm sorry, I gotta have a rant here because these referees just make things just foolish looking sometimes. So there's a part, of course, the guns are outside the ring. Jay White's doing commentary, but they're all jumping around, getting, distracting the referee and whatnot. And, looks like when MJF was going to do a dive, he hits the ropes, gets tripped up. Referee looks behind him, he falls. I'm like, come on, dude, are you that? Do we have to be that stupid? Do the refs gotta be that stupid? Okay. Any of you watch NBA? LeBron James, big star, multi-time MVP, multi-time NBA champ. He's got look it up on YouTube. He's got a bad reputation about flopping. But every time he does it, the officials give him the benefit of the doubt. So, you would think if it was almost, just make it make a little more sense. Do you think your soon to be going for 5-time Dynamite Diamond Ring winner, current world champion, top star, one half the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, that's supposed to be a different promotion, you would think he would trip over himself. You would think, hey, he fell. There's somebody right there. Let's throw them out. Anyway, that's my rant for the week. Okay, anyway, MJF makes another comeback. Heat Seeker gets the win, of course. So now he's a 5-time. He used to ring. He kept possession of the ring anyway, so why does it matter? Bullet Club comes in, puts a whooping on him. Cringe Strong and his buddies, the Kingdom, try to come in, but they're unsuccessful. Then the music hits. Here comes the Acclaimed. They're a little more successful at helping out. Guns challenge for the Ring of Honor tag straps. Then, of course, before that, Jay White taunts them about still being in possession of the Triple B, the World Heavyweight Championship belt. MJF throws the challenge that, look, how about I get 3 other guys against you guys, and if my team wins, I get my belt back. Anyway, whatever. Of course, Roderick Strong said, hey, you gonna pick us right, Maxie? Of course, he says no. They claim. They ask, come on, Max. Come on, MJF. Max to Max here. You gonna pick us, right? No. Gives him a big no. So he leaves, and as he's walking to the back, Kenny Omega's music hits, and he challenged him for the world title, and not for the pay-per-view or another pay-per-view coming up. It's going to happen on Saturday Night's Collision. Anyway, so if my sarcasm doesn't, if you don't understand my sarcasm in saying this, or if you do, you understand that I'm not a big fan of this idea. And like I've always said before, I'm just watching this stuff as a fan. If I'm sitting there as a fan, noticing these little plot holes, or not even plot holes, mistakes, then you're in trouble. something's wrong. Anyway, I digress. Let's go to the next match. Why not? Well, anyway, let's go to the next match. Alright, next match of the night. I think there was like one little backstage segment involving MJF before I digress to here. Samoa Joe comes out. He's already made it a point that he wants another title shot. And goes to MJF and says, look, dude, you need some friends. I'll be your friend. I want you to give me a title shot. Anyway, in case you didn't see that one, I think I skipped half the segments on here. Anyway, so we got tag team action now. We got Hook teaming up with Rob Van Dam, taking on the Dark Order. Everything is going good for Hook and RVD until player Uno gets involved. Dark Order takes over on Hook. He gets away, tags RVD. Time for his greatest hits moves. Tags back into Hook. He delivers some vicious looking cross faces to Reynolds, Silver, excuse me. Reynolds and RVD, they get involved. Van Dam and her to player Uno. 5-star frog splash to Reynolds. Hook gets a tap out win using the Rad Bomb. So it's no longer the rear naked choke. He calls it the Rad Bomb. Next. Alright. Next segment we got Sting and Darby Allin coming out. Tony Schiavone is out there with Sting, and who knows what they're saying. I couldn't get past the whole, you and this guy, put wrestling on the map on TBS 35 years ago. No, they didn't. Before that was Mr. Wrestling 2, Bob Armstrong, Tommy Rich, the Freebirds. I digress. Yeah, that's the one that made TBS money as far as wrestling, or the first one. Anyway, so apparently the gift from Tony Khan to Sting is Ric Flair. I mean, who wouldn't want an old man coming in there and talk about himself on your time as a gift? I mean, yeah, please gift me some old man that's going to sit there and talk about himself. Wow, great. Anyway, that had to be an expensive gift too. I mean, we shouldn't really make fun too much. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ric Flair didn't come cheap. Anyway, Christian Cage comes out, says some funny stuff. I can't remember part of it, but he does challenge Sting and Darby for a match at Full Gear. They got, it's going to be Nick Wayne, Christian Cage, and Luchasaurus. It's Sting, Darby Allin. I imagine, or Adam Copeland, because later on they did try to recruit him, but no dice yet on that one. Is what it is. But yeah, I mean, no disrespect to Sting, Ric Flair. Yeah, that first Class of Champions, which was still Jim Crockett Promotions, NWA. Before it was NWA, or before it was Jim Crockett Promotions, it was NWA, Georgia Championship Wrestling. and all that stuff, where you had, like I said, Bob Armstrong, rookie Brad Armstrong, the Freebirds, Road Warriors, Tommy Rich with a huge star, had that big feud with Buzz Sawyer. Anyway, seems like all these little, what can I say? When you do like these history stuff, like territories and televised wrestling, they always forget about the Georgia Championship Wrestling for some strange reason. Um, could be because, especially nowadays, uh, the promoter was open homosexual. Could it? You would think the virtual signalers would like point that out. Don't you think? Anyway, yes, uh, Jim Barnett, no question, was a open homosexual. He was one of the money men promoters behind Georgia Championship Wrestling back when they was hitting their stride. I think he came in, basically put the nail in the coffin on the Georgia Wars. Folks out there, if you want me to do a whole thing about the Georgia Wars, I don't think it's as bad as the Knoxville Wars, but it's still pretty intense from what I've read. Let me know in the comments, and I'll do that too. So yes, let me know if you want me to do the Georgia one, and let me know if you want me to do a retrospective of Sting's career. Share my memories of his career, because he did have a good career. Like I said, I'm digressing on this one. I am just jumping all over the place on this Let's be talking about AEW here, so let's get back to it. Alright, next match features the Ring of Honor. Okay, I get it, you own a company, but give them their own show. Okay, anyway, it's the Hardy Boys with Brother Zay versus Adam Page and Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks. I think this was a Ring of Honor 6-man tag title match. And holy shit, we get a lockup to start things out with. Gosh, that impressed the hell out of me. Anyway, champs take advantage. Matt Hardy had to go heel a little bit. Took over. Everybody gets their shit in. The Elite wins with the BT trigger on Brother Zay. Look at the big screen. We see something that, hey, Tony Khan did what ADT security commercials would not do. They had a black dude breaking somebody's house. But anyway, Swerve makes a house visit at, Adam Page's home. I'm really, if they were there, they were probably somewhere trying not to laugh at everything, I guess. But anyway, and if that was Adam Page's house, it could have been Swerve's house. It doesn't matter. Anyway, he kind of creeps through the house and he heard something, but don't really, either I missed it or they didn't really show what was there. But anyway, he goes in Page's son's room and Adam, Hangman Jr. Yeah, I agree with my buddy Joe. I just don't like that. I like the Rhinestone Cowboy better. Anyway, Border creeps into his room, says a few things, leaves a t-shirt for the kid, so that was nice of him. And of course, Anna Page runs out and I guess races home and see what's going on. Next. And by the way, if you don't catch the joke I was saying about ADT home security service commercials, go watch some. You will not unsee it. Look what always plays the home invader or the burglar. Anyway, next match is for the AEW Women's Championship. It is challenger Ruby Soho versus Hikaru Shida, and this match was sloppy as fuck. Not that they usually have good matches. Soho, she usually has good matches. Shida usually has good matches. When she did that cross body block, reverse cross body block, something was off there, and I don't know if Ruby, got her bell rung or something like that, but from there it was off. That Plus, again, stupid referee. Okay, so we get disqualification finish 1, where Ruby gets the spray can and throws it to Sheeta. Referee turns around, it's like, you got the spray can, she's down. Which would make no sense because Ruby Soho is the challenger. Therefore, if Sheeta got disqualified, she will win, but not win the belt. Yeah. So while the refs turn away again for some dumb reason, Soho was able to run out and grab the belt, come right back in, and oh no, there's a referee who sees Soho with a belt. About to try to use it. Should not be a disqualification. Chase a swing, but Sheeta spray paints her own belt green. So yeah, I guess that should have been disqualification finish, but of course, I don't think these referees know what disqualification is. I don't think they have a freaking clue. Who's the producer or agent? Who's booking this shit? Anyway, like I said, if I can see these obvious mistakes and me just being a fan, then something's wrong. Anyway, so we get that. Then Soho takes Sheeta down. I think she used something to choke her with or something like that, and hits her finishing maneuver. 1, 2, should have been 3, but wasn't. Anyway, Sheeta winds up winning with her finisher. She's still a champion. Toni Storm, which is by far one of the most entertaining things on the program, of course, what they do with her is put it in picture. Yes, whatever. Anyway, next. Alright, it is main event time. It is Orange Cassidy teaming up with Koshiki, or I can't remember, Koshiki Okada versus Bryan Danielson and Claudio Castagnoli. This is actually a fun match to watch. I can't say nothing bad really about this match. The BCC starts out putting a whooping on Cassidy. Of course, this match didn't start with a lockup. It started with Orange Cassidy holding his hands up, about to put him in his pocket, and Bryan Danielson just kicked his thigh. Anyway, they put a whoop on Cassidy until Cassidy reaches bucket, tags Okada. Okada gets some shine, tags back into Cassidy. They start putting a whooping on him. Everybody gets their stuff in. Towards the end, we seen the Rainmaker move from Okada, put on Danielson, and he sold it like he had some like a facial injury or a broken nose or something like that. But the team of the Blackpool Combat Club won when Claudio Castagnoli countered a orange punch by catapulting what they call it, popped up Orange Cassidy, hit him with a forearm, which I always thought that should have been his finisher too. This looks so freaking vicious. A move I wouldn't even want to take. That looks like that freaking hurt. Pretty sure it does hurt. I'm pretty sure it don't feel good. Anyway, he does that. 1, 2, 3. Claudio and Bryan Danielson wins. It's announced that Claudio Castagnoli will get a shot at Orange Cassidy in the International Championship come next week's Dynamite. And of course, like I said, Bryan Danielson's on the apron, selling his face. Look like Okada's kind of taunting him. So look, I done hurt your arm, broke your arm. What did I do? Break your nose? I think that's what he said in Japanese. I don't understand Japanese. But he did make the gesture. So, but anyway, at least that match was good. Rest of it could have been better, but it's just some of the things was just obvious to point out. Just kind of made it bad. Tell you what, I'll make you folks a deal. Next week, I'll be a total shill for AEW. Nothing but positive things about AEW Dynamite, or I might watch Collision. I usually do a Collision review show, but last few, I think about a month, I just haven't been watching Collision. I'm always been kind of out and about, and by the time I get a chance to, it's time to go to bed and get ready for work Monday. So I haven't, but maybe I'll do my best to check it out this week. Definitely won't, watch it Saturday night, since I got the big Georgia Florida game this weekend. Any Bulldog fans out there? Any Florida Gator fans out there? Stop some trash. Other than that, I'm out of here. That does it for me. You folks have a good one. Take it easy. Hey, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with friends. That's about it. Have a good one. Thank you for checking out my video. I really do appreciate it. And of course, this is the part where I ask you, if you're not subscribed yet, to click on that subscribe button, leave a like, also share with friends. And if you want to follow me on social media, on Twitter, X, it's at RRTATRPTV46. On Facebook, it's just Ronald Ray. And yes, I need to turn in my man card because I do have a TikTok. You can find me on TikTok at RP2Vision. As always, you have a good one. Take it easy.